balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains. The show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Division rivals do battle next. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now is John Jay. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, David Peralta. Career numbers against Bettis. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. We're just underway here in Denver. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, number 14 on the season, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Jake Lamb. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One and one to count to Jake Lamb.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Bullet back up the middle. Blackman is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Career numbers against Bettis. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. This is line to left, and Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Jay. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Desmond, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
0-2.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding in, David Dahl comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Digging in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. This year against right-handed pitching, Descalso hits a little over the 270 mark. Nope. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
swing and a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Runner goes, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Now at the plate, Jordan Patterson. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Story gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So here now's the pitcher, Chad Bettis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And it's 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 out with the man at first. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, John Jay.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Peralta is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fastball called for strike 2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy. Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. Peralta leads off first with 1 away. Curveball that time, not even close. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Three-two pitch. Runner goes for second to short. Story plays it in, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, James.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jake Lamb, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Desmond is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Corbin will do this himself, and that's the first out.
With center fielder number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. LeMahieu leads off second with one gone in the inning. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Marte has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, John Ryan Murphy, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Murphy, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Three and two.
Okay.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Desmond on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40, Patrick Corbin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. D-backs out in front, 3-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1 and 2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded to short. Marte gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan Patterson.
So stepping in, Jordan Patterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Now the relay home, and happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Iannetta is facing his old colors in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Arizona's on top, 3-1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Jay. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch, and a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Peralta stands at first with 1 out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, James Lamb.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. And this is lined softly to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready for another shot now, A.J. Pollock. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Has a look, now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Mike Dunn answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Desmond is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Diamondbacks leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And that misses for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 7 homers, and 25 driven in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that. Blasting his double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
First offering on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Sent on the ground out to second. Descalzo right there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Tough slider down low for a strike. Parra stands at third with one gone in the inning. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Zach Roscoe takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Zach Roscoe.
Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He singled his last time up.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The pitcher, number 40, Patrick Corbin.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Corbin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, right fielder, John.
Stepping into the box, John Jay. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
On the ground to the left side. Marte fields it cleanly, and that's out number one.
The batter, right fielder, David Dahl.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Jordan Harrison.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in Jordan Patterson, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Tony Walters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Murphy goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. 4-3 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jake McGee is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. His individual history against Jake McGee. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two and 0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jake Lamb. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Goldschmidt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Adam Ottavino will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Adam Ottavino.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino been pretty good. 5 for 12. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Ottavino, originally from New York State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Blackman. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel.
Settling in now, Daniel Descalso. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way, and that's lifted the other way out to left, and Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Rockies lead it 4-3. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Now batting, Ian Desmond. His career line against De La Rosa, batting a robust .350. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eduardo Escobar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Blackmon at second with 2 down. And that misses. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Ryan Murphy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Brian Shaw is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Brian Shaw.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Way in front of that fastball. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Chopper to short. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fernando Salas answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Fernando Salas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jordan Patterson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Story, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta.
The last at.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there, to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wade Davis.
In now is John Jay, and in the past against Wade Davis, he's 0 for 4.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Desmond ranging forward. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Home run number 9 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And the 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Next for the Diamondbacks, there's
Jake Lamb standing in now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Arizona down to its last strike. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out. And the Rockies come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Colorado Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Roska earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Wade Davis records the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains of the C lines of Mineral and the E lines of Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-4. The Miami Marlins combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 5-3. Miguel Montero added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Nationals to victory against the Giants 6-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Braves 6-2. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-4. Odubel Herrera reached base safely 4 times in this one, leading Philadelphia to the victory over the Brewers 6-2. The Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-2. The Reds got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-3. Nick Vincent collected win number 3 this year as the M's took down the Rays 8-5. The Toronto Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. The Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-0. It was their 7th straight victory. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-0. Lucas Duda drove home 3 runs as the Royals were victorious over the A's 6-1. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 8-5. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.